dream is a wish your heart made.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Disney Princess Lucinda. How are you doing today? I'm really bad at starting videos. Well, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back. It's nice to see you again. If you're here, you're probably wanting to see me talk about the DCP some more. So if you're here, I'm gonna do the DCP tag because that's coming up very soon, and I'm super excited. And I thought this would be a good way to like introduce or like be an introduction to, you know, the beginning of my program since it's coming up really quick. So let's do it. Number one, how did you hear about the program? I think I heard about the program when I was in high school. There was a girl who was in choir with me, and she was saying that she was gonna go do the Disney College program. We were seniors. She was saying that she was gonna go do the Disney College program. I was like, what's that? She was like, well, it's where you do like an internship at Disney. I was like, oh, cool. Like, what do you do? And she was like, oh, well, you get to work in the parks or like be a character or like work on the rides or whatever. And I was like, that sounds awesome. Her plan was to go to community college and then apply and go do that. So I think that's what she did. I'm not sure, I haven't kept up with her. But I heard about it in high school from my friend at choir, so yeah. Number two, how was the interviewing process? It was pretty quick for me. It was this time was my fourth time applying. So I have applied, my very first time applying was 2016 for like spring of 2017. I didn't get it, obviously. I didn't get past the initial interview or the initial application. You know, the 3 steps. There's the application, there's the web-based interview, and there's the phone interview. I didn't get past the initial application. I don't think because I didn't put enough work experience. And then the second time, I got the WBI, but I didn't, I don't remember, I really don't remember. Did I do it? Or maybe it was 2 times in a row that I didn't get, I don't know. I like those first 2 times I just applied on a whim. I was like, oh, I'm gonna apply just to see if I can do it. I wasn't going to do it. I knew that I wasn't going to do it because of like my school and like I had plans with my degree. So I was just like, yeah, maybe I'll do it. And I just did it like sitting on my couch in my pajamas just on an evening, you know, just whatever. So the first 2 times I didn't get in. The third time, I was like, I'm pretty sure I want to do this. I'm going to try. And I got past the initial application. I got to the WBI. I didn't research any of the WBI at all, like what it was going to be like or anything. I just went into it because like I submitted my application, and then like an hour later, I got this email that's like, hey, we want you to do the web-based interview. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I just did it. I didn't like Google anything and whatever. I didn't like look for tips. And at the end, it was like, sorry, we don't think you'd be a good fit at this time. I was like, what? And I was like super upset. So after that, I went and looked up everything, like how to best represent yourself or whatever. So yeah, I just like Googled everything. I was like, how do I get in? How do I get in? What are your tips? What do I do? So then when it came time for this application season in January, I was like still researching, because the last time I had applied was August of 2018, because I applied for spring, and I didn't get it. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, so around like December and January, very beginning of January, I was like really researching. I was like, you know, reading all the tips, all the stuff that they had on the college program like website, like how to be successful. So yeah, I just did my research. And then I applied the very day that it opened. I think the applications opened at 11. I literally applied at like 11:01. And I sat there for like 30 minutes. Like perfecting everything. I like really picked my word choice carefully when I was like going over the like descriptions of your jobs, you know. Like for my Lush experience, I was like customer service, like lots of like customer service and like customer relations, cash handling, key holder, you know, just all those types of things. And then I put like all this other experience. I put like theater experience, and I put my other job that I had in high school at Forever 21. So I put that on there. So I just put a lot of work experience, and yeah, I guess I used enough like experience or whatever, because the first couple times that I applied, I will say I only had 1 thing of experience. So I'm guessing that's what like hindered me from moving on. But yeah, this time I just put everything. So yeah, I put everything, and then like maybe 2 hours after I submitted the application, I got the email to take the WBI. And for that, I, you know, just did the thing. Like I was consistent in my answering. I was honest. you know, and then immediately after that I was like, congratulations, you're gonna get a phone interview. And this is my first phone interview. Like out of the 4 times that I applied, this is my first phone interview, and I was nervous. So I think I set it up for the Monday after, so I had 6 days to prepare, and I was like overthinking this. I was like really, because I'm a Pisces, I overthink things. So I was like really like writing down questions and practicing my answers and like rehearsing in the car. And then like around Saturday, I was like, you know what? I need to stop. Like I'm obsessing over this. Like I really want to get in, but I also need to like be genuine in my answers and like let my like true self shine through on the phone. So like I had a little cheat sheet with like just blurbs of like what I wanted to talk about. So when I got the phone call, it was like at 9 on Monday morning. My recruiter was Casey, I remember specifically. She was so nice. So I just mentioned like, you know, when she was asking about work experience, I mentioned like, oh yeah, I like am a customer service expert at Lush. We like to, you know, pride ourselves in like customer service. And I told her like, I go out of my way to help customers. I go out of my way to make people's days. Like I'll sit people down for demos all the time and give them free samples if they're feeling bad or like, you know, having a bad day. Like I just want to make people's day. And then I talked about like safety and like my theater, like studies, like, you know, technical theater, there's a lot that you have to do with like safety. So I just highlighted like, yeah, we're super safe there. This is what we have to do. Because safety and like, I guess, you know, your experience and you're able to be customer service-y, is like important to them. So I just talked about that, and then I asked her some questions, and then yeah, I felt like it was really good. And then I found out that I got accepted on February 5th, which I think was the first round of acceptances. So yeah, that was really awesome. Which leads me to the third question. Where were you when you found out? I was sitting right over there in my living room, like just sitting there. It was like a Tuesday, and I only had classes on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays this past semester. So Tuesday and Thursday were my days off. I was just sitting, like hanging out, just chilling. And I can't remember, I think we were watching The Office or like something. But Devin and Owen were sitting on that couch over there, and I was sitting in that chair. And I just opened up my email, and I saw like a congratulations thing, because I like constantly check not like constantly, but I was, if I see an email notification, I'll check it because I'm responsive. So I saw the email notification, I was like, oh, it's probably something from my professor or whatever. And it was like, congratulations. And I like freaked out. I was like, oh my God. I was screaming. I didn't cry. I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't cry. I was just ecstatic. Like I was so excited. I was more excited than anything. Yeah, I was literally sitting in my living room when I found out. What is my preferred, or what is my role, and what are my preferred roles? So my role was merchandise. When I was filling out the application, I put interest in everything, because I know that like my thing was that I was about to graduate, and I really, 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 really have always wanted to work for Disney. So I figured the DCP would be my way in. And like I literally did not care what role I had, I just wanted to be there. So I know that there are people who are like that, who are like, oh yeah, I just want to be there. So if you just want to be there and you really, really don't care if you're a custodian or not, then like put interest in everything. However, I know that there's people who are like, oh, I'd rather do something that's in my field, or like I really, really want this role. If you're gonna do something like that, literally only put interest in those roles that you want, because if you put low interest in anything, you'll still have that chance of getting it. So I knew that when I was doing my application. I was like, I may be a custodian, I don't care, I want to work for Disney. So yeah, thank God I got merchandise. I think it's because I talked up Lush so much. Like I was like, yeah, I love customer service, I love helping people, like I'm really good at like, you know, sitting people down for demos, like selling things. So I guess that's why I got merchandise. My preferred roles were attractions, merchandise, and character performer and character attendant. Those are the 4 that I really, really wanted. Character performer, I knew it was gonna be difficult. So yeah, I went to the audition, I didn't get it. It was really hard. I'm not a dancer. I used to be a dancer in high school, I'm not a dancer anymore. So yeah, doing that was like really difficult. But yeah, maybe I'll make a separate video on that. I don't know, do you want me to make a video on my experience? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, those are my preferred roles. And I was like super excited to get merchandise, because it's like, I can work anywhere, like at pretty much any park. And like merchandise is a really flexible role, because you don't have to have very specific training or anything. You're just selling and restocking and, you know, being helpful when needed. So it's really cool because I can go to any park and work at any park. So yeah, I'm super excited for merchandise. How did you find your roommates and how many do you want? I found my roommates because somebody on the Disney College Program, Fall Advantage, whatever group, or Fall/Fall Advantage group posted, was like, hey, would anyone want to do like wine nights and like drink wine and watch Disney movies? And like, she was like, if you want to comment on this post and I'll add you to a messenger group. And so I commented, I was like, hell yeah, like I love me a glass of wine, I love me some Disney movies. So I commented and she added us all to a messenger group and there was like 50 girls in there. So it was a wild messenger at first, but as it started to die down, a few of us like added our Snapchats, really, hey, why don't we make a group on Snapchat? And then we made a group on Snapchat just by like, you know, talking from that group. Some of us moved over to Snapchat from that group. And then those girls that I moved over to Snapchat with, I really got to know. And then there's 4 of them who I've just become really close with. Or I guess 3 of them, 4 of us. I can do math. There's 3 of them who I've become really close with. Mary, Caitlin, and Alex. We're all gonna be rooming together. But yeah, we just made friends on Snapchat, and then the 3 of us, or the 4 of us, kind of like, you know, decided like, hey, you're cool, I want to room with you. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I just like, I've heard like kind of horror stories of like people not getting along with the roommates that they chose. So like, that is kind of nerve-wracking to me, but I feel like I'm a super communicative person. So if I have a problem or if there's an issue, I'll talk to them. And like, it seems like we really get along so far. So I think we won't have any issues. Number 6, what are you gonna miss while in the program? I'm gonna miss my cat. I'm gonna miss Devin and Owen and Blake, like all my roommates, and Owen of course. I'm gonna miss Texas. I'm really gonna miss HEB. I like HEB because like other grocery stores are weird and HEB is so homey, except for the one that we live close to, because the one that we live close to is sketchy. Like people have been stabbed there, so I miss my HEB at home, like home in Houston home, because that one's the fun one. But yeah, I'm just gonna miss Texas. Like I've never lived anywhere but Texas. I've always lived in Texas my whole life, and living in Florida is gonna be really weird for me. So I mean, I'm excited, I'm just kind of nervous. So what's your favorite Disney park? Oh my god, why'd you have to ask this? My favorite since my last trip has been Animal Kingdom. But before that, it was Epcot. I went, the last time I went was when I was in my senior year, or the summer between my senior year of high school and my junior year of high school. So like that summer between, I went with my Girl Scout troop, and when we went to Epcot, that was like so much fun because I love the World Showcase, and like I love Spaceship Earth and like Test Track, like all those, you know, fun rides, and then like the kind of culture there. So Epcot's definitely like my favorite, but like Animal Kingdom is growing on me. Like I had never, when I went on my Girl Scout trip, I took a half day for Animal Kingdom so I could go to a Disney audition. It was a type out audition, so it was like, you know, I did get in, of course. I didn't really get to experience Animal Kingdom all the way through, so I just thought it was not that great. But on my last trip, like when I went in February, we spent an entire day at Animal Kingdom and it was so amazing. Like Pandora was amazing, like, you know, getting to experience like the full thing of Africa, and like, you know, going to Dino Land again and like seeing Donald and Chip and Dale in their dino outfits. Like they're so cute. I don't know, it's just really, really cool, and I really liked it. Like I didn't know I was gonna like it that much. So yeah, I had a great time on that. So I think currently Animal Kingdom, but that's probably gonna change. I mean, of course I can't choose. I love them all. Hollywood Studios is definitely my least favorite because it's having an identity crisis and like I don't know what's going on. So yeah, but all 3 of the main ones are like my favorite. So I don't know, but Animal Kingdom's just a little bit up there right now. It's really cool. First thing you want to do when you get there. Jeez, okay, we'll move in. I think me and my roommates are thinking about going to one of those villain nights because they're having those like, you know, those like special villain nights. So I think going to one of those would be really cool. The last date is August 8th and we move in August 5th. So I think we're gonna try and get tickets to it. But I think once, like the very first thing after we're all moved in, I think we're gonna go get dinner somewhere, like maybe, I don't know, like Polynesian or like, I don't know, just a resort or whatever. I really wanna go get a Dole Whip, so hopefully we can go to the Polynesian and then we can watch the fireworks on the beach. That'd be really fun. But in terms of like when I get my blue ID and I'm able to go in the parks, I think I want to go to Epcot because on my last trip I got really sick my Epcot day. So I was out for half the day, so we kind of missed a big chunk of Epcot. So I just want to go to Epcot and like go around the World Showcase again and like get to look at everything because we kind of breezed over the pavilion, so we didn't get to like go through it all the way. So yeah, I think go to Epcot if I get my blue ID. But like the first thing is go get a Dole Whip at the Polynesian. What is number 1 on my bucket list? I think right now, well, for a while it's been to do the 4 parks 1 day thing. So I really want to do that. But something new that I really want to do is meet every character in a park in 1 day. So like just do a character day, like just meeting characters. I think that would be super fun. So like only doing meet and greets for a day would be really cool. Like, oh, Once Upon a Braun, she's one of my favorite DCP YouTubers. She did a like meeting every character in Magic Kingdom video. It kind of wasn't successful. It was kind of funny. Yeah, I want to do it and like go all out and like get all of them and like get it done. I think that would be really fun. So doing something like that, and then I also want to do Cinderella's Royal Table again. I think that would be super cool. And then also I want to do the Halloween party, and I want to dress up in one of my cosplays and see if they'll let me in. I would love to do Belle and like meet Beast in my Belle outfit. That would be really, really cool. And then the last question, what is one thing you hope to take away from the program? That's a super deep question, man. You can't be asking me these deep questions this early in the morning. I guess like just my appreciation for magic, because like cast members really are the core of the magic at Disney, and like becoming a cast member is really gonna make me like appreciate the magic and like understand like how hard it is to like create this magic. So I guess like, you know, understanding and appreciating the magic. That sounds kind of cheesy saying it, but like, you know, just like making it happen and like making dreams come true. Like I'm hoping to like, you know, make some people's vacations, you know, make them have a memorable moment, you know, something like that. Hopefully my plan is to do the DCP and then find like other employment within the company. I'm hoping to be able to stay at Disney. I really, really love to. Yeah, that's my plan for right now. Anyway, that was my DCP tag. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I'd love to answer any questions, or I don't know, if you just want to chat about the DCP or be friends. I'd love to make friends. I want friends to go vlogging with and to go take pictures with, to go meet the princesses with. So yeah, let's be friends if you're doing the DCP. We can also still be friends if you're not doing the DCP. I love making friends. Anyway, make sure you like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Also make sure you subscribe if you want more DCP and like cosplay content, or just like Disney content in general. I like making Disney videos. I'm gonna try to post every Sunday. Life's been just kind of hectic right now, so it's kind of been hard to. Yeah, just give a subscribe if you want to see some more stuff. And don't forget to follow my Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye!